The Theseus was sabotaged by a Cylon agent. Our fuel lines were damaged, and artillery reserves are dangerously low. There is barely enough fuel to maintain combat operations, and only enough for 1 or 2 short-range jumps. It is only a matter of time before the Cylons find us, and when they do, we won't be able to run. Recon Raptor flights have been launched to establish contact with fleet or civilian assets. As of this moment, we have been unable to establish contact with surviving fleet assets in orbit of Virgon. All orbital refineries have been destroyed. Our homeworlds are under attack. We have reports of nuclear detonations on Pycon, with casualties in the billions. Wireless traffic is flooded with distress signals. Although as far as we know, there are no organized evacuation efforts, a number of civilian ships fleeing Erelon are under Cylon attack. We've received a distress signal from the Indart, a short-distance cargo transport which is part of a convoy now escorted by a Bolitho-class frigate, the Sabazius. Red Squadron is to investigate and secure the area. You are to protect FTL-capable civilians and the Sabazius until they can jump to safety with the fleet at Virgon. You are to escort ships lacking jump drives to the Theseus. Once your wing returns, we will transport the civilians aboard the Theseus. At present, the Theseus does not have enough fuel to make the jump to Virgon. We will rendezvous with the fleet as soon as we have secured Attilium supply. That is all. Good hunting, pilots.
to get the Indal's distress signal. We powered down to play dead. It's a good thing you arrived. Those raiders, we wouldn't have been able to stay hidden much longer.
What's your situation, Spasius?
We were separated from our group bound for Vergon. We tried looking around for survivors at the orbital transfer points. We found these civilians doing the same thing. Problem is that most of these ships don't have fuel for the FTL drives. The Indal said she was a short-haul Tilium tanker. We were thinking of using them to...
We received the Indar's distress signal. Our ship, the Battlestar Theseus, is in critical need of Tilium.
Battlestar? The Indal doesn't have an FTL drive, so you'll need to bring your ship here. But base ships jumping it over, you'll be taking one hell of a risk. You're bringing your systems back online now.
Spasius, we are out of options. We lost most of our fuel reserves during a Cylon attack, and we cannot make the rendezvous at Vergon without additional fuel. If this doesn't work, it's going to be a one-way trip for us. I don't think we have much of a choice. This is Red 2 to Theseus. We have established contact with the Indart, and she has Tilium. We have neutralized the Cylon recon wing, but more might appear at any moment.
Affirmative, Red 2. Recalling our captain. Beginning jump prep.
Civilians are starting to bring their systems online again. Some of them don't like the idea of leaving their ships. They want to be refueled first.
If the Cylons are on their way, there won't be enough time to refuel more than one ship. We're preparing shuttles for evacuation right now.
You'll pass that along, Theseus. Traders contacts multiple ships. They're too large to be raiders, but too small to be base ships. We're picking up colonial transponders.
Hello. Can you hear me? This is the line of Golden Eagle. Is anyone there?
Golden Eagle, this is the Sebaceous. It's good to see more survivors. Please approach and enter escort formation. The Cylons were here not too long ago. We don't know when they plan on coming back.
We found someone. We've been jumping all over the system, looking for anyone else still alive.
You'll be safe for now here. A Battlestar is on her way as we speak. Red Wing, would you mind escorting them to us?
Bandits on Dratus. Reading new contacts. 6 Cylon raiders. They're splitting into 2 groups of 3. They're engaging the civilians.
Red Wing, you're to neutralize the Cylons before we jump into the area. Otherwise, we risk placing the civilians in greater danger if they report our arrival.
We'll go, Theseus. We'll take these toasters back to their scrapyard.
All ships, be advised. ATS FTL prep complete. Red Squadron, we're waiting for your all-clear signal.
We need to jump out now, before they kill us all.
Negative, Golden Eagle. If you jump without our protection, the Cylons will find you later. Maintain your course.
This is insane. We won't make it. We'll take our chances elsewhere.
Don't be stupid. on their own, right?
Viper 170 to Theseus, skids down, 5 blocks secure. Welcome home.
The Theseus is commencing fueling operations. It will be a few hours before we are at full capacity, but we will have enough supplies to reach Vergon and maintain combat operations within 30 minutes. We are recalling all recon wings to the Theseus. Cylon forces have not yet detected us through the debris field, but base ships are massing in low Erelon orbit. Based on reports from Pycon and Caprica, it appears that they are preparing to bombard the planet from orbit. One of our Raptor flights has established contact with the fleet at Vergon. Over 90% of the fleet was annihilated in the initial attacks, but there is hope of mounting a counterattack from Vergon. While we might be watching Erelon burn as we refuel, never forget that we still have a chance to protect some of our homes. Excellent work protecting the civilians, but don't let your guard down. Remember that more Cylons will come once they realize our location. We need you back out there, pilot. Report to the briefing room in 5 minutes.